Hello everyone and welcome back to CraftersMC Skyblock. This is episode 16 and I know it's been a while, but we are finally back on the grind. As you can probably tell, I've taken a little bit of a break from YouTube. We'll get into that later, but for right now, we are back on the island. This is so epic. As always, the first thing we gotta do is check on our minions, and because I haven't been uploading much, I haven't really been on the Skyblock island, so most of our minions have just been working for like 3 months straight. So we're probably gonna have a pretty good amount of resources, like almost a stack of enchanted redstone blocks. I mean, we'll take that. Oh, and with that redstone collection unlocked, I think that's actually the last collection we needed in redstone, which means we've maxed out the redstone collection. This has taken us way too long. Oh, that now means that if we check our accessory bag, we should have all of the slots unlocked. We do. Not that we really needed the room. We don't have any more talismans to fill it. It looks like both of our cobblestone minions were full as well, so we have more cobblestone than I think we're ever gonna use, but with the cobblestone with the redstone is gonna get us so many super compactors. And while on the break, I did actually go and collect up some minion resources a couple of times just so that the minions wouldn't overflow and not actually do anything. So yeah, we have way too much cobblestone. I also more recently placed down our ice minion, so I'm not expecting it to have too much. Oh yeah, 16 enchanted packed ice actually isn't too bad. We also have our gold minion, which probably hasn't done too much either, but 9 enchanted gold blocks isn't too bad. Both of our coal minions have an okay amount of enchanted coal blocks. Oh, and that's mining level 26. Nice. Oh wow, this should be enough lapis to last us quite a while. And we also had a pretty decent amount of iron as well. Both of our melon minions have over a stack of enchanted melon blocks. I don't know when we're gonna need this much enchanted melon blocks, but I guess we have it now. Actually, just thinking about it, this is gonna go for a ton of money. That's a pretty decent amount of obsidian. Okay, maybe a little bit more than decent. We just went up 3 levels in obsidian collection. I also left our oak log minion and pig minion to work for a little bit, so we should have a bunch of enchanted logs, as well as some enchanted pork. And our potato minion has been working a little bit as well, and we're actually going to be using these enchanted cooked potatoes later on in the episode. And then over at our mob farm, our revenant minions are producing way too much rotten flesh. Like, there's just so much rotten flesh in our chests. Yeah, 2 double chests of enchanted rotten flesh. I've had to start crafting them into zombie hearts so that they don't take up so much room. And for the last 2 minions, our spider minion has just been working non-stop, and this is a lot of enchanted spider eyes and enchanted string, which I think is actually going to be really good because apparently the spider's den is rumored to be coming in an update soon. So hopefully all these spider eyes and string will be useful. And then even though our creeper minion isn't the highest level, we have almost 16 stacks of enchanted gunpowder, which is more. I don't even know what we use enchanted gunpowder for. Oh, okay, there's actually a couple of cool recipes in gunpowder. We can make the creeper pants and the explosive bow, which I think we need to upgrade our short bow soon, so maybe we craft this. Now, if you don't remember last episode, that's completely fine. I kind of forgot as well, but last episode we focused heavily on maxing out most of our minions, and although we weren't able to do it, we were able to max out a couple of them, and we are actually pretty close to maxing out most of the different minion types. So today we're going to be focusing on that, as well as just getting back into the grind and starting to spend time on this game again. I really want to do some slayers in this episode as well, because we desperately need to get our zombie slayer level up. We're only on level 5 right now. There are a couple of things I also want to grind for, and we're also going to be starting a couple new projects in this episode as well. First things first though, I want to harvest a bunch of potatoes, and there's a couple reasons why. If we craft all these potatoes into cooked potatoes, we're currently at 14 enchanted cooked potatoes, which isn't bad, but we do need 16 to max upgrade our potato minion, so I want at least 2 more enchanted cooked potatoes. And we've looked at these before, but if we check our potato recipes, we can actually craft the hot potato book with 1 enchanted cooked potato and a couple of paper, and we can apply this book to either a piece of armor or tools to actually slightly upgrade them, and we can put a max of 10 hot potato books on each item. As you can tell by the yellow statistics by my health and defense, I've actually applied a couple of hot potato books to some of my revenant armor, but I haven't actually put any hot potato books on our revenant falchion, which I think is a big reason why we aren't able to kill tier 4 zombie slayers yet. And as I said, to fully max out upgrade it, we need 10 hot potato books, which means 10 enchanted cooked potatoes. And as well as to fully max upgrade our potato minion minion, we need another 2, so we need 12 in total. So I guess we're gonna be spending a little bit of time farming a bunch of potatoes. We do have the replenish enchant on our axe, which makes it a lot easier to farm potatoes and like carrots and stuff, but I think I actually made a mistake by putting it on our axe. Okay, quick break. Why is this item frame invisible? I don't, what is happening here? Uh-oh, I can't even break it. That's kind of weird. All right, I guess we'll just leave it for right now. Anyways, let's head over to the village for a second because there's actually something I want to buy from the marketplace. If we head over to the farmer here, this guy sells a rookie hoe for 10 coins. We can buy one of them. And a lot of people have been telling me that I should be farming my potatoes with a rookie hoe instead of just an axe because I think it makes more potatoes or something. I really don't know, but apparently it's better. Oh, right. If we enchant it, we can actually put the harvest enchant on, which gives plus 65 farming fortune, which will increase your chance for multiple crops, which is what we want. We can also throw on some telekinesis. And now we need another replenish book to actually put on this hoe so we can mine potatoes more efficiently. Unfortunately, the first replenish book we got took us forever to get. If I remember correctly, it was 16 enchanted cookies, and we can currently craft like 1, I think. And I really don't feel like mining a bunch of cocoa beans from our farm, so I think it might be a better investment to just withdraw like a bunch of coins, head into the auction house and look to see if any books are for sale. Yeah, there's there's a couple for 850,000 coins. Okay, it is pretty expensive, but I think it is better than buying a bunch of enchanted cookies, if they're even selling. Yeah, I do think it's a better price, and no one's even really selling enchanted cookies at the moment. So I think we'll just go and buy the replenish book. And there goes almost 1 million coins. But we can now put it on our rookie hoe using the anvil. We can also grab our personal compactor and our deleter, set it to enchanted potato, and then we can start harvesting a bunch of potatoes. Well, I think I just harvested way too many potatoes, but we did just hit farming level 30, and that also just unlocked another achievement. I think that is actually our first level 30 skill, so we're now an average level of 23.2. I'm hoping we have enough enchanted potatoes. We almost have a full inventory here, and then a bunch more in this chest, so we can craft them all into enchanted cooked potatoes. And I think we just have enough. That's 27 enchanted cooked potatoes, so we can start by upgrading our potato minion to max level. Wow, only 39 more minion upgrades until we get the next minion slot. We're so close. Now for the hot potato books, we can harvest a little bit of sugarcane, turn it all into paper, and then we can craft 10 hot potato books. Then we can grab our revenant falchion, throw it in the anvil, and I'm pretty sure just like the enchanted book, we can just throw a hot potato book on it and combine items. So as you can see, that should add a little bit more damage and strength to our sword, and I'm hoping if we add 9 other enchanted cooked or hot potato books, it should hopefully really upgrade this sword. And just like that, all 10 books are on our sword, and that gives us plus 20 damage and plus 20 strength. Which doesn't really sound like much. I really hope this was worth it. There's really only one way to test though, so we can grab some money. And then we can start a tier 4 zombie slayer. Oh yeah, and then we have to kill 120 zombies. I almost forgot about that. While killing these zombies, I guess it's a great time to explain kind of where I've been, because I haven't uploaded in almost 3 months. And it was mostly just me taking a break, to be honest. There was no big reason why I stopped uploading. It was kind of just I had run out of motivation and was doing other stuff in real life, and so I just ran out of time to do YouTube, which really sucks because I love doing this. This has been one of the big things that I've made the last couple of years for me, been really awesome. Through YouTube, I've met so many amazing people and have just had such an amazing time, and it's definitely something I never want to stop. I obviously don't know how it's gonna look, maybe even in a couple of months, who knows, everything might change. But for the moment, I've finally got a ton of motivation to do YouTube again, so we're doing it. Oh, I didn't. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I was just talking. No, no, no. I'm not ready for this. Okay, tier 4 zombie slayer was not prepared for this at all. Okay, so like before, our armor is mostly strong enough to defend ourselves, which is good. I might actually move up here if he lets me, just so that we don't get hit as frequently. Can you come over here, sir? Thank you. But the problem always was that we couldn't do enough damage, but I think hopefully with the hot potato books we've upgraded our sword a little bit, and we might be able to do it. I really don't know. Actually, we are already doing a lot more damage than we used to. He's already on almost 800,000 HP, and there's still a minute and a half left. So hopefully we can get this done if I don't die. I think we might have enough time. I just gotta keep hitting him faster. Oh, and not dying. Oh, oh wow, he's doing damage. Okay, yeah, he does a lot of damage at this. Okay, I've never gotten this far. He does so much damage. Maybe we don't have enough armor. Oh no. Okay, I think that was a lot of damage that just happened, but we got through that. Okay, 45 seconds and 100,000 HP left. I just can't die. Oh. Hey! Oh my goodness! That was the first time we soloed a tier 4. Oh my goodness, we can actually do it now. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, if you can't tell, that made me extremely happy. But hey, we did it. That's amazing. And every tier 4 we do is 500 zombie slayer experience, which is so much better than a tier 3, which only gives like 100. We're currently a quarter of the way to level 6, so still not very close. However, I do kind of want to get to at least 10,000 experience before the end of this episode, which I think is definitely possible. That's what, like 10 tier 4 zombie slayers, which I think we can do. I don't know, that might be a little too ambitious, but I guess we can go grab some more money and at least start to do a second one. But yeah, back to the channel update. So again, I love doing YouTube. This is genuinely so fun to do, and I'm genuinely so thankful for every single person who watches my videos. You guys are amazing. So yeah, not planning to stop anytime soon. I just had to take a break. Regarding the future of the channel, I have a couple of ideas that I've been working on even while I was on break. Like, obviously we'll always be uploading Skyblock videos, either if it's on CraftersMC Skyblock or another Skyblock, but I also have a bunch of other ideas as well, and we're about to spawn another boss, so I should probably get ready for that. If you've been around my channel for a while, you probably know that I had a survival series back maybe a year and a half ago, and that was like a ton of fun to do. Just building all of those farms and having fun in vanilla Minecraft was actually like really refreshing, and especially with the 1.21 update coming out, it's adding some stuff that it actually interests me. Like, the past couple of Minecraft updates weren't really that enjoyable. But like with the trials and stuff, they look so cool. So maybe in the future, another survival series might be starting up. I did just hear that hardcore mode might be coming to a Bedrock edition, like without add-ons, which is really cool. So that might even be something that we start with. I don't know, but yeah, just stuff like that. I really don't know what it's gonna look like, but just stuff like that. I want to start making videos again. I've missed it, and I definitely want to focus more on videos that I enjoy doing and I'm gonna have fun doing. I might do videos with my friends. I haven't done like a friends series in a while. Like, maybe get Jaden Dog back on a one block Skyblock island. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not leaving YouTube or anything. That's the second tier 4 we done. That's amazing. But yeah, more videos to come, more series to come. As always, I would be more than happy to hear any ideas that you guys have, either like video ideas or just channel ideas in general. So if you have any ideas or anything you'd like to see on the channel, comment them down below. One last thing we have been working on a ton, and this has kind of taken up a lot of the past few months, is the making of the Slates Olympics 2.0. We did the first one almost 2 years ago, which is kind of crazy. Time just flies by. But me and a couple of other people have started working on Slates Olympics 2.0, and we actually hosted like the first official event about a month ago, and it actually went really well. It's like, if you watch the original Slates Olympics video, it's like 10 times better than that. If you do want to participate, it's open to literally anyone. The more people that join, the better. If you do want to join the Discord, invite link will be in the description. And if you're more just interested in watching, I think I'm gonna live stream the next official event, which is probably happening in a week or so. But yeah, here's the next tier 4 slayer slowly coming up the hill. Come on. Okay, just get stuck there. That's cool. And that's another tier 4 done. Also, these tier 4s are pretty expensive, so I think we're actually gonna go and sell a couple of diamonds, as well as maybe some cobblestone and enchanted melon blocks. And that is all of the auctions in place, and I guess now we can do a couple more slayers. But yeah, to pretty much finish up what I was saying, I really enjoy YouTube, but no plans of quitting. And I am so thankful for everyone who has watched and is part of the community. Well, many zombie slayers have now been defeated, and I do have to say it is so nice to be able to pretty much solo any zombie slayer now. We're quickly gonna do a tier 3 zombie slayer just to get a little bit more experience. And if we claim those rewards, we are now halfway to zombie slayer level 6. Definitely still gonna take us a while, but that has gotten us a lot closer, and hopefully by the next episode we will be able to get the next zombie slayer level. Now back on our island, there's a couple of things that we can actually do. One of the other projects that I do want to start doing is getting a better bow, because we're still using a short bow, and I'm pretty sure there's much better projectile weapons that we could be using, so I think we're actually gonna check some of the recipes. Yeah, there's actually a lot of different weapons that we could choose from, like the flame ring. This looks pretty interesting. We have the explosive bow, which explodes on impact, which sounds really good, so we might try and craft that. There's also the hurricane bow, which I think is made out of enchanted bones, which we don't really have a lot of. But the good thing about this bow is its damage is alright, but the more kills you get using the bow, the more powerful it becomes. And you only need 250 kills to unlock its full potential, so that might also be another one we look at. And then there's two bows that we haven't even unlocked the recipes for, which is the magma bow, which consumes a magma cream per shot. Oh, to do 2 times damage per shot. Okay, that doesn't sound that bad, except we'd use magma instead of arrows. And then there's the Runin's bow, which is even more expensive than the other enchanted bone recipe, and it shoots 3 arrows at a time. I don't actually know if that's better than the hurricane bow, but I think what this is telling us is we need more magma cream and we need more bones. So we can first put away all of this revenant flesh, which should hopefully be useful in the future. We can then grab our skeleton and magma minion. Now we have limited minion slots, so I think we're gonna replace one of our revenant minions with our skeleton minion, and I think we're also gonna replace one of our coal minions as well. And then we can place down both the skeleton and magma minion, and with that done, I guess we just have to wait for both of the minions to get a bunch of resources, and hopefully by next episode we can upgrade our projectile weapon from a short bow to probably something better. Oh, also while doing all of those tier 4s, we used a lot of money, but thankfully if we check all of our auctions, they should all be sold, so we can collect all the money, and that is over 1 million coins, and we're now back up to over 4 million coins in the bank. Next up, I want to spend a little bit of time focusing on upgrading some of our minions again, and hopefully getting at least a little bit closer to unlocking another minion slot, so we can grab a bunch of resources. And let's start with our ore minions, so we can finally upgrade our lapis minion to max level with 32 enchanted lapis blocks. Then we can upgrade our gold minion to level 10, and with 8 enchanted gold blocks, that is our gold minion maxed out as well. We can upgrade our pig minion to level 8, and for some reason we haven't maxed out our oak log minion yet. Thankfully we have more than enough oak logs, so that is oak log minion level 9, level 10, and to level 11. We can use a stack of enchanted spider eyes to upgrade our cave spider minion to level 7, and I do have more spider eyes and could probably upgrade this guy a lot more, but I think it's probably smart to keep most of the spider eyes and string we have just in case we need it for the future. Now we can also use some of this revenant flesh that we just picked up to upgrade our revenant minion. I honestly don't know if this is a really good idea, but I guess we can try it. Okay, maybe not. We also need a zombie minion level 1 to upgrade this guy. Okay, maybe another time. We also have a bunch of enchanted obsidian that I don't think we're ever gonna really need, at least hopefully, so we'll upgrade our obsidian minion to level 8, level 9, and level 10. And we're actually pretty close to maxing it out as well. We need like 3 more stacks of enchanted obsidian. And that now puts our total number of maxed out minions to 14, so we're getting closer. Now before we end off this episode, there's a couple of small last things that we can do. First off, we can go and harvest some melons. and then we're gonna head over to the park because there is one item that I really want to grind for that we have not been able to get yet, and that is a golden feather by killing some of these ducks. Now, about 4 or 5 months ago, I think it was in the custom quests episode, we spent about 3 to 4 hours farming these ducks to get a golden feather, and I think the drop rate is like 1 in 3,000. I honestly don't know, but I've definitely killed more than 3,000 ducks. But I do really want the golden feather. I don't really know why. I think it's only good for one item, but just to have it would be super cool. So I'm gonna spend at least another hour just killing these ducks, and hopefully we get the golden feather, because this has been ridiculous. There's no way it can be that rare. 1 hour later, and I think these ducks actually have something against me because I have killed so many of them and they just will not give me a feather. I even went and grabbed our full magma armor and tuber staff so that I could kind of just swim around spawning in little sheep so that they could do the work for me. And still no golden feather, which is just crazy. I feel like I've killed at least 5,000 of these ducks now. We are really running out of time for this episode, so we aren't going to be able to keep grinding for this feather. So maybe in the next episode, we keep trying, and hopefully it doesn't take us another 5 hours to get a feather. Please, I just want one. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of this episode. It might have been a little bit shorter than usual, but it's good to be back on the grind. Also, I think I already mentioned this, but there's an update growing really close. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but I think it's spoilers for the next update. There's even, if we travel to the Fairy Queen, there's like some new NPCs, and oh, it's so loud. But yeah, there's a couple new NPCs around the Fairy Queen, which I don't quite know what that means, but I'm excited. There's gonna be an update soon. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you all did enjoy, and it is so nice to be back uploading YouTube videos again. As I said before, I would love to hear what video ideas or content ideas you would like to see me do on my channel. If you have any ideas, you can leave them down in the comments. But yeah, if you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And other than that, hope you all have an awesome rest of your day.